Tom, back-to-back classic wins. How good's that? This thing's a beast out there.
Yeah, look, it's proving to be the real beast. It's we made a few changes after SA, and then we had a small round in between. So I think the change we've made now, we've really brought it up another level. It's a quick car. I'm absolutely loving it. I think a little bit more time in the car, and I think we were just tagging on the back of the PRC cars there. So I don't think it'll be much longer. We might try to chip them off a bit.
The thing was, big change. You jumped in for Adelaide, really high speed and smooth. It's trouble-free run. Your team's done a magic job, and you driving accordingly on. We keep referring to toughest roads in the country just about here. Yeah,
look, we made some note changes. So from the R5, I think we changed the gradient of the corners a tad and just played around with a bit, which really made a difference for here. So I think we'll look at doing that again. It just dropped me down and made me realise what sort of speed I need to come in at. So I think early on in the piece we were still coming in at that R5 speed and running those same eights. So a small change made a huge difference. So realistically, mistakes-wise this weekend, I think we had one spin out of all stages, so can't complain there.
Bodes well. We're here talking about your victory course in Classics. We're wondering what you're up to next year in regards to what you're coming back in. We're going to see the Ford back out in action on round one next year?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be back in the Ford. I think, like I said, it's that competitive side really wants to have a decent year, and we're going to do a lot of testing. I think if everything goes to plan for next year, we will be looking to really put in a pretty big effort in the beginning of the year and do a lot of testing. So we've got a lot on, in the pipe work to really get me up to speed and make sure that we're hanging, where we need to be. So if everything goes to plan, the car holds together, which, look, with the new parts, I think with the M Sport parts, they're pretty well guaranteed that, we will have a pretty trouble-free run. So, look, we'll be back, and we're definitely ready to have a really good shot at it.
And talking about that, you love the sport, you've been an amazing supporter, you're back on board next year, thanks so much with your brand main fixer. That's great support for production. We really appreciate your support and rallying. You do enjoy it.
Yeah, mate, absolutely. Look, there's a passion there from me from probably when I started. It's probably been 15 years now that I've been tinkering around, and the last few years I've really found a bit of a burst to really, put back into the sport and be here as much as possible. So, look, I want to try and keep going along with that, and look, it's one of those things. I think if you're that indentured into it and you love it that much, it should be here until at least I kick the bucket, hopefully.